I had a few minutes with her husband last night, so I'm okay with that.
There you go.
Well, I got the better end of that deal.
Yeah.
I don't even know her husband.
He's a pretty cool dude.
Live stream working now.
Okay,
Sure, we met.
we can start,
Yes.
can start, check permission to start.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody, gonna call the Tioga County IDA regular monthly meeting for November to order. I'll go quick roll call. I am here. Brenda Evan.
Here.
Marty Sauer.
Here.
Tracy Manell.
Yes.
Eric.
Yes.
Kevin's left.
There.
And Barbara Case.
Hi there.
There she is. Good afternoon. Welcome. All right. And yes, we've got Joe, we got Casey, we got Britt. And Megan's
Matt.
also with Barbara up there. We got Matt Freeze. Privilege of the floor. Nobody. Check. All right. Anybody have a chance to look at the October meeting minutes? Anybody got discussion on those?
I was not here.
We accept them as presented. Second.
That. Eric,
First, second.
Tracy, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, so carried. Financial reports. Brenda, I know, looked at those. It was the main thing that we got to tweak that is on here is, we did get the facade account moved over from community bank to TSB. We got a couple cleanup items down there because it walked under our P&L, but we'll clean that up. Other than that, big dollar items that now the report is, we talked about it last month, was our agency fee for the solar project. They are starting to move some dirt over there, I see.
Over on the turnpike?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're digging around.
and it's pilot payment season, so I know we've signed a lot of those checks and all those out.
Yes,
So
yeah, they do. Big numbers.
big,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
you know, not our money. Not our money. Any further discussion on financials? If not, I will look for a motion to acknowledge that. Thank you. All right, Brenda and Marty, and again, subject to quick modification of the facade account.
Correct.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Group business. Mr. Wonder is back on his lease, and his lease was drawn up 30 years ago. So a little dated.
Is it 40?
I think it was 95.
95?
I think it was
You
90.
drew up the original one, didn't you, Joe?
No, even Joe
I
can
think
claim
that-
it, can claim an exception.
Yeah.
Yeah. The survey is literally, I think, did you look at it, Joe?
I did.
I literally think the survey is like hand drawn from like 1950. You cannot even tell. And Britt pointed out when this originally came up that it specifically states the land lease. But there was a shed that happened to be on maybe that spot. I don't know. You can't really make it out. And so since the shed got taken down, he doesn't think he should have to pay his lease.
Where is this?
This is
Right
by
next to
Tioga.
open door, Mr.
Yeah,
Commissioner,
Yep.
down in that hole.
Yep.
What is the lease renewal yearly?
It expired in 96, and so he's been basically year to year,
So,
you know, outside of a lease agreement since. that
$300
time.
or something.
And correct, and that's just it. My thought is, we can either keep going like we have, or we can look to redraw the lease and we'll come up with whatever the new
Do it.
conditions are and. What are the,
Do anything with it.
So
Square feet was it?
I can't.
40 cover.
was his dad paying that lease all these years?
We've been getting paid all along as far as I
Mhm,
know.
Except for this area.
Yeah, he hasn't paid
Okay.
this year's lease. It's literally like 300 or some dollars a
How's
year.
gonna do
yeah, so you're talking vacant land, no building now. And this is attached to something
It
does
is-
own that's. or maybe
It
the
was
garage?
family property that was there, right?
Does he still own the property? Does he still own the property there?
So his dad lived over on Glenmary, passed away. But his dad lived in the house that's right there
Yep.
on that spot, Ernie.
And there's like a big old white shed style, like garage-ish
Yeah,
building out there.
and there was a gas station right here on the corner, by Weitzman. That was Bill Wonder's place,
Hmm,
and he had a wrecker, and when he had wrecked cars, he took them over there to that vacant land. That's where he used to, they used to bring the cars after they were wrecked down into that hole. So that's why he leased the land, was for that. Now, I don't know if he owned. Holy shit, that was long before.
long time ago.
Yeah,
And this all started because of our lovely squatters that we had to get rid of, and so we decided at the time while we're paying Joe and we're paying Servpro and
And Grandpa.
while we're
This
spending
is
20
the-
grand, why don't we knock some buildings down
This
and
is
maybe
the-
prevent an issue?
no good deed goes unpunished. That's what this falls under.
So it's a piece of empty ground that's attached to maybe or maybe not a piece of ground that that family owns, and what do they need it for? They don't, right?
Good question,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
So.
His mom's still alive, so she's probably the owner. I don't know.
And I
We're-
haven't
we're-
researched
We're not
the
pushing
parcel.
lease, so we own a piece of ground over there that's got almost zero value. Really, until that other piece of ground changes hands somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's right along the rail.
Is there any,
Yeah.
along the rail, so. Of course, somebody that paid $300 for a shed be knocked down,
Seems kind of outrageous.
that would rile me up.
And not much riled you up.
What is he, I mean, what's on it? There's nothing on it, right? It's vacant.
I don't even know if he's using it. I mean, do we even know if he's even really using that property there?
I think he still wants to lease it. That was the impression I got. He just, the
Pays
shed.
$300 for it, pays $300. If he doesn't, then just sets.
There wasn't anything in the shed. I think there was like a broken light on the outside of it that he felt like might have belonged to him and chains. And the shed was not very big.
It's gonna require.
And I think he was just. hoping
legal.
because
Oh.
It
Right,
was
so-
knocked down that he didn't have to pay the $300 anywhere from 2 to 4 years is what he said. So I told him I'd bring it forward to you guys. We'll see what he does.
Didn't even get
Isn't it worth to us?
Since it got knocked down, I'm not gonna pay my lease for 2 to 3.
That's not in the lease.
You gotta know Billy. You gotta know Billy. It all makes sense to me.
Who mows the grass around the existing building?
I'm sure he would probably be, well, I think a lot of it was overgrown.
It was wicked overgrown. I mean, when we paid for the demo down there, it took Larry Pierce more time to get to those buildings than it did to knock them down.
Nobody's been mowing it.
Consensus, what do we want? Piece of land, I mean.
If he wants to pay a lease on it, did he tell you how much he wants to pay? Or he's okay with the 300?
You don't want to pay anything.
He didn't mention that he had a problem with the 300. He just thought because of what happened, that maybe the board would give him a break for a few years. But we can go back.
Because
and-
we spent 10 grand to clean up this property.
We could go back and just say that, we're not
Lease
open
is
to that,
$300
the board consensus.
Yeah, I would just tell them, keep paying as it is. If not, we're gonna have to get legal involved and there's probably gonna be costs associated with redrawing that lease.
It probably is good practice to redraw it at this point.
Yeah, we could.
Okay.
Without the land, without the building.
Right.
So maybe he pays $100 or whatever.
That's what's.
Such a weighty topic. I can't answer off the cuff on a question.
No, I'll be.
Come on, it's within your purview.
Challenge is there's
I
gonna be, not gonna be a lot of precedent set on leasing something like that. This is like, cause Kevin said there's real material value there.
Oh, the only value to us at this point is if somebody is gonna
Somebody
use
comes
the
to want
land,
it, yeah.
then we, you know, or if this guy's gonna use it, and I don't know any of these players, but.
He ain't never gonna use it.
But if somebody is gonna be on it, then the lease protects you from liability issues. If
Something happens
Well,
out there.
I mean,
if there's no protection there, I say throw the lease away, let's get on with life.
If something happens.
We had the squatters and
Huh?
we.
He probably hasn't even been on that property in 35 years. Does he
I know
wanna
it.
buy it? I have no idea.
Yeah, you wanna buy it? Perfect.
Is it just
I just know
one
Billy,
parcel,
he's just
or
a
is it
weird
part
dude
of a bigger?
It's part of the big rail line parcel that.
So, yeah, so
out there.
it's connected to other
To the rail.
IDA line.
No, actually, that's true. It may be covered by the lease. By the railroad.
And that's just it. It's hard to say, cause again, you look at like a survey.
We can't tell.
There, no, right.
This is already.
Yeah, right, that's
To the
true.
railroad.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
So,
We already talked about this
a lot.
You just burned through $300.
Yeah, thanks.
the problem is exactly.
Bottom line, 2,000. In your neighborhood.
So are we just redoing the lease? Is that what we're doing? Writing up the-
We do the lease and offer it to him.
Yeah.
That's what I think we should do.
Good.
When he
That'll
doesn't
cost-
want it, then he'll
It'll
just.
cost us a lot of money from Joe, but
Check that one off.
It'll be worth it, trust me.
Money well spent, Joe. That's what I hope.
they get mad over there. He's like, I can't believe this is happening.
This is what
That's
you came for, man.
That's
Show.
I don't know if that's really pressworthy.
We don't.
Maybe just our discussion over that one. Audit RFPs, anybody had a chance to look at those in our packet from Dio and Sarah?
Yeah,
It was all good, right?
It's low.
There was a lot of if this and then that's in there
Saw that.
because it was.
That's why I was-
It was pretty clean if you were looking agency by agency, but then there was discounts if they got the whole kit and caboodle.
Very close, like, if all the agencies don't go together, then Bonadio would have had the lowest price for the IDA. The land banks is moving forward with Bonadio, and then the LDC will decide tomorrow. And the discounts, it was kind of neck and neck, so.
I don't have a problem keeping it in-house with the same, you know what I mean, if the county's gonna do it, I mean, you use Sarah at school, which is, they're great, but, I mean, you use Bonadino.
Yeah, Bonadil would be a new size we've used in Cyril, I think since I've been on board, as far as I can recall.
Not a
And
bad idea.
Bonadil's done other things for the county.
yeah, they're on the banks of it.
You'll find out when they set that, we set eyes on it.
Right, and that, yeah, I mean, but,
The first year is always painful. when you
Right,
change it.
right.
Just so you know, so you wanna move forward?
We are looking for a recommendation. Your department basically you went through a scoring decision for,
Yeah, I scored it, I think we provided you with the
Yep.
scoring sheet, and then Sarah, who's the administrator for the land bank in our office, and, Becca Fay, who's the director of the tourism office. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we move forward with Bonadeus.
okay,
I'll second it.
Eric and Tracy, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed?
Yeah, I started getting into $10,000 here and this there and I
Yeah.
lost track.
Right, well, yeah, and
And
Sarah,
I was like,
yeah, and Sarah was interestingly quite a bit for our agency and either of the other two, and Bonadeo was like almost the same, about three with it. We got a new pilot application received and Joe, you did have a resolution for that?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
the last page of the packet, I just added it, this, you got it.
Ooh, so the resolution as it reads, is accepting an application from Lockheed Martin Corporation for a leaseback transaction to facilitate financing the renovation, modernization, and equipping of building 080, the company's Owego campus. List the address, authorizing the agency to set and conduct a public hearing with respect thereto.
we'll do a roll call vote on this, right?
Yeah. Anybody have any questions? This, as far as I understand, this came in pretty recently.
So this is just for them to go forward with the public hearing, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's just step one.
Right. This is not an approval of any.
Of any
Right.
kind of money or any kind of stuff like that. So, I got no problem
We
with
got
that.
an application review, we'll go through cost benefit analysis and go through the steps here. Anybody want to talk about that more before we do a roll call vote?
I'm good with it.
Yes, Kevin,
Yep, I'm good with it.
Eric,
Yes.
Brenda,
Yes.
Marty,
Yes,
Tracy.
Yes.
Barbara, you good with the setting public hearing for Lockheed Martin?
Yes, without an official vote, yes.
Open search, please. Property discussion, I'll defer that one to Britt.
I think we're gonna save that for the executive session.
That'll fall under executive for real estate acquisition potential. Equipment lease application. Over that.
On the table.
So, yeah, I just, redlined these are our guidelines we approved previously for the equipment lease. We had an applicant who was interested in applying, for a piece of equipment from a local business in Nichols. The equipment's, around just under $1,100, I think, or just under $1,200, not 12, I mean, $12,000, I misspoke. So they cannot finance the equipment right away. They have around, I think it was like $6,000 to $7,000. So they were looking to see if the IDA could assist with this so they could use the program. We do not have any other applicants for this program. We would like to use some of the funds, so we just kind of wanted to talk about some of the options we could have to help them.
With this
So-
program, just as a reminder, the equipment lease program is where the IDA owns the equipment and we lease it back to them for the useful life of the equipment not to exceed 10 years at 0% interest. So they're basically just paying principal back. So we would be the owners of it regardless of whether they financed it first or we purchased it first. It's just that in the past, there's been issues with the program where if we're ordering it from the equipment from overseas or out of state, we can't get that amount reimbursed from the USDA that's put out, that the IDA would put out until the equipment is delivered. We have pictures of it and we can send that to the USDA. This case, it's a little different. It's in Nichols, so we could potentially go with the check to purchase it, take a picture of it, get it submitted for reimbursement. You know, once the check clears with the USDA, but
In previous applications, I think a lot of it's been stuff that actually has to be like physically installed. and
Yes.
Takes some time. This is
This is movable property.
this is pretty clean and easy.
What effect does the government shutdown have on this?
you know, that,
Is available?
no, the funds are there for the USDA, but the staff isn't there at this
Yeah.
point. So when we
So
go to
reimbursement is a little bit difficult.
Yeah, we might not get money for a while.
for a little bit. That's a lower amount, like Casey said, and it's just that the guidelines, we kind of specifically said in these guidelines that the applicant had to fund. Or had to get the financing to purchase it up front, so we didn't wanna, we would need to amend the guidelines basically to be able to help this person.
It's page 3, I didn't
Yeah, I was
have.
gonna say, so it's literally just the one red line additions that you're looking for us to authorize.
Yeah, we're not authorizing the actual lease, that's, you guys,
No, they still have to go through that.
They still have to actually go through that.
and that goes through the loan committee?
Mhm.
That's what I thought. Okay, all right. Yeah, I have no problem with adding that in there. Makes it easier for us.
We had talked about just keeping the language kind of at the discretion of the board. If
Yeah, this one's not bad. I think where you're running into problems is, what's the maximum amount somebody could apply for?
technically the whole
Oh,
amount that we
which-
have, yeah.
So we'll use some of this, but again, you could still have somebody come back for like an $85,000 purchase or something that you might wanna think a little harder on, but.
There's $100,000 in the program,
Mhm.
No,
All right, so
and we're not using it for anything right now, it's just sitting there.
this would be our first applicant.
And we already got an extension for it as well.
Yeah, put it to work, yeah.
All right, so
So if they don't pay for it, you gotta go down there and jump on this thing and try.
Whatever it is.
just
Give us
trade-
back our
wanna put your
equipment.
back
Yeah,
up.
going to see that.
All right. So the motion is to modify our equipment lease program guidelines for the modification on page 3.
Yeah.
Motion on the table from Eric and Martin. you good? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. New York State Economic Development Council membership.
The membership fee is I think it's $1,000, so we had to get board approval. it's the same membership we've paid for in the past, the one for, we just went to that training, we're just looking for the idea. So it's just something that we've always done.
Got me all excited because I thought it was that advertising, but.
No, but
But they did get sick down for, but what was that? That's the business, some
Yeah.
business council in New York or something.
All right.
So this is the actual membership.
They
I
asked,
make a motion that we do it.
they, Marie,
Second.
Artie and Brenda, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, good. Now, we do have the opportunity to advertise with our quarter page ad for $2,000 again, if you want.
Mhm.
He called a lot.
I'm good.
yeah, he asked for John's number.
I'm
I
so
told him
happy he lost my
no.
phone number somehow.
I told him I
He
did
was
not.
ruthless.
But I told him I would ask the board if you guys wanted to be a part of that membership as well.
I'm personally fine passing on that, because I don't even think it's membership, it's literally an ad in their newsletter.
Yeah, let's move on. Time's a wasting.
Yeah. Corporate Drive Railroad Crossing. We emailed back and forth on this, so we're looking for a reaffirmation of our email votes to pitch in to help.
Well, it's already done.
Done,
So, yeah.
Are they done? Oh, I got pictures.
Oh, yeah, I
Pictures were in the
put two
packet.
on the table.
Great.
We're in our packet in case. of-
Well, I would affirm that, yes, we can affirm that.
Yeah.
I would be the
Looks
first
way
one
better
on the
than it did.
affirmation.
They gotta do it while they can get the, Yeah.
Blacktop plants must be open still, because the Guthrie building
I
on the
see
road,
that.
bank was all torn up.
Oh, yeah, they ripped it out there.
they're giving out deals now,
So I move we pay our share of this.
Yeah.
Second,
Take your pick, Casey, you got a bunch. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, so carried.
Kevin said it first earlier, so I chose that.
I'm not getting involved.
At least someone's paying attention.
Bowers account cleanup. We're getting close, eh?
You wanna talk about that real quick, about where it's at?
Yeah, so we originally at like around 900 accounts, and now we're down to 150. She just sent us the new, Beatrice, she sent us the new, account list. We just have to go through and improve it, and then she'll finalize it. So some of the accounts have been changed in QuickBooks, and it looks really nice, and she has a numbering system, so it's gonna make it so much easier to log things, and we'll know what counts we're attaching things to. So I think so far it's going pretty well. And then she also fixed some of the issues we've had with the Wego Garden sewer subsidy, so it comes up nice on our financial.
Well, we know we're living with it long term now, so.
Let
Might as well look right.
So that was really nice.
did they fix it so they have hot water over there too? Jeez.
But,
You never had water?
Well, they put it on Facebook.
A week,
oh, wow.
people are.
Yeah, I would be
We just
jumping up
provide
and down.
water, not hot water.
That's right.
Read the fine print, Joe.
It's happened a couple of times in the last month.
Right.
Maybe not hot water.
Not good.
It needs hot water.
We're still talking about Tractor Supply's legal work.
It's open, right?
They gotta be
Are they
close to
open?
being open.
I don't think they're open
It's
yet.
gotta be close, but.
I don't
We-
think
we-
they much care about the legal work. They're gonna
No,
open
they're
one way or
not.
another.
Mm.
They're.
They haven't
gotta
gotten in touch.
They
They
even
have
made
to
a sidewalk.
finish working out with the
Oh, I thought
builders, with
breakfast.
the village.
be-
You know, they wanted a little more of the land. They
Yeah.
wanna own
I go
the
by,
head, the,
trade which way. I'm going.
what's it called?
Where the water,
Where the water comes out,
Yeah.
something head and, but what their description is gonna affect
what we,
what ours is. So we're kind of the last piece, but,
Okay.
we don't have a problem.
and they're not bugging. They haven't contacted me at all.
They don't care. They're opening. They don't
Well,
care whether Joe's there,
Right.
Joe doesn't
Yeah.
come, they don't care.
Apparently, they don't know the
They'll
legal
put-
expertise of Joe.
They'll put a tanker out there and say, there, we got water. It won't be hot, but it'll be water.
That isn't, no.
Committee reports, audit committee, nothing big other than I guess we're getting new audit, so that's kind of great. Yeah. Government. You.
So, that is.
And going into governance, I know we didn't talk about it on Monday, but, it's that season, it's policy review season and setting,
So we need to set a meeting.
setting a meeting. You know, You know, and then.
It should be a lunch meeting or something.
We could do
It's exactly what I was thinking. That's what we used to do.
Or breakfast meeting,
We could do
lunch
one.
meeting, breakfast meeting.
We can do it in, and then, we'll have to talk about committee, committee designations for 26.
Well, we have Barbara, we don't have applied anything.
That's just it.
She's
It's the
gonna be,
season.
she's gonna be on everything. She just doesn't know it yet.
Governance sets the spots where you're at, so Barbara, hang on.
Well, let me point out that, you really want to be present when those things get passed around, because sometimes you wake up and you got some different duties.
I woke up as the treasurer one time. It wasn't good.
Took a bad night out.
How did that happen? We got out everything.
What's brown liquor?
So, yeah. So, Casey, just get with me. We gotta go through the list of what we gotta do between now and end of year. I think finance has to do like our investment report.
I've updated that, but I've been keeping.
All easy stuff, but gotta get done. Brent was really good at all it. Sheesh. Loan committee. Did you get your annual visits done? Or you still waiting on
There's
One.
one.
one left?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop in on Fridays, yeah.
Okay.
See what we can do.
At our facade loan application, and we gotta figure out how to run credit reports again, because we appear to have been purged. Purged for non-usage of running credit reports, so we gotta get that fixed.
You run them through.
The actual data, which I think used to be the CBC and Ovis, is what I recall. I've actually probably been purged myself as a banker, because I. Second meeting to review micro enterprise agreement. Oh, yeah, we did do that. That was fun.
Mhm.
Eric was there.
What was that?
One way to reallocate money that got,
Oh, yeah,
were you doing that?
yeah, yeah, it was.
I forgot.
sure.
I pretty much forgot, because I hadn't seen anything ahead of time and you didn't call me.
Mhm.
I think I was
Yeah, we didn't have
sick
anything
that
to
day.
really just provide to you.
We couldn't talk on the speaker. That's right. Yep, so we did that. And then we got our equipment lease application that we'll have to go through, and now we can consider potentially pre-buying that piece of equipment. Railroad committee,
Same old, same old.
We're killing
killing it, and you got.
it. We fix this
Knock
road over
it out of
here.
the park.
Plus we fixed this.
The road. You guys need anything else done, you just let us know, we're on it. Well, then we have the public relations committee, which for some reason you idiots put me on that.
How's that going?
It's great. It's great. That's Matt. It's great, isn't it, Matt? Yeah, see? He's
Happy.
Alright, Best Bet must have gotten a hold of you, Joe, between Monday and today, right?
Oh, yeah,
Not so much. Okay.
they sent over a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, we will at some point be compensating Joe for a love letter that he sent them. That ideally I assume they have that by now, whether they
Oh,
read it or not.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, so that, he's not drafting, that's been drafted and sent. Letter
Yes.
B.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Well, now it's sent.
Yeah. If they don't respond, we can always send one certified, right? Artie's Cafe. They're in good graces, right?
Yes.
How's their project? When they gonna wrap up?
They just wrapped up the exterior. They're gonna bid out the interior pretty
So they-
soon
they
here.
still got-
Yeah, they've got.
Where's that Canada?
That's Jerry
That's
Arby's
one of the
old
DRI
building.
projects in Owego.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the old gallery 40 building.
Oh. Right.
Uh, Jerry Arby's, well, they said, is he local?
Yeah.
The guy
Oh,
that-
Jerry
No, the
Arby's?
person that
No,
bought it.
the person that bought it, sold it to this guy,
So Jerry sold.
sold it, yeah, a while ago. Sunny Solar Pilot, that's all closed, and like I said, I've seen some traffic up there. And unfortunately, a lot of New Jersey plates and some New York plates and something. Pilot payments have been issued.
To taxing authority. So, while we're on pilots, I got a request from President of the Teachers Union asking to explain to her
The math.
the math or in language, because we did not renew for the school system. And
Couldn't Mr. Green,
no,
explain that?
evidently,
They don't talk.
all I know is somebody assigned her that, and I explained to her as best I could. She said, well, you know, that's not what I'm looking for. I
I
said,
mean, Bob Farrell did a pretty good job.
well, I
at
think Bob
explaining.
was the one that said to her,
Call
Go.
us.
tell
Sure.
us.
Well, unfortunately, this is
You know
probably the
what,
beginning of,
His name is
Maybe not
Eric
so much.
Knowles Jr.
No,
Pass
I
the
know,
buck.
no, I know.
And they're already, you know, and so this doesn't happen. Sure, but
right,
Give him Joe's phone number.
I'll do that. Of course, you have to pay him for it,
Yes.
but
You wanna pay Joe, he'll do anything.
well, the meeting that we had, that explanation is recorded, correct?
And public.
but the one that he did, the one that Bob did, the actual detailed write-up for us was Best Buy. Cause I still have that, that's like my roadmap when we run into these issues.
oh, well, you were gonna make a copy and send it to me.
I think I did, did I not? I could get that to you.
Okay.
The problem is, you know, you got a plug and play with this pilot. And I'm sure the rest of the calcs aren't even out for the next school year yet. You could plug them in last year's calcs and. you know,
Well, I mean, some of them are on schedule,
right.
so if they're on schedule, you know, basically, I mean,
I'll send-
it never matches the schedule. The
What I'll
number is
do-
always different, which I don't understand.
What I'll do is I'll send out what Bob put together for us to the full board.
Okay, that's good.
And then maybe I can pull just last year's marketing piece that they sent to everybody that I'm sure is out there for public information to see and send that out.
Mhm.
Not that it's up to us, but for the sake of goodwill, you need to do that.
Okay.
Marty's in sake of goodwill mode.
I think it's a public relations piece, actually.
Yeah.
Under trade.
Yes, that's essential. I agree, I second that.
Just so you know, Marty's on that committee as well.
Wow. Tracy's really busy with some asphalt up late.
Well, he just got done raking that asphalt out, that road crossing.
Yeah, any update from Hunt on, poking holes in ground?
Yeah, I think they're pretty soon gonna go out and do it. They were just waiting for permission from one of the last farmers. So that should be.
Still got
ready to
standing
do.
cord up there.
I think that they did, but I think it's just about wrapped up for them, so.
Most of the farmers are cutting corn. Last week,
Yeah. House and combination.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
don't even go to mazes anymore, season's over. Nothing else on these USDA, it's hard to get an update from USDA these days, isn't it?
Yeah, that's funny, cause I talked to the lady that's running our project. She's right as rain. She's been on. I talked to her last week.
Will be USDA. Oh, okay.
Collecting those IOU paychecks?
Hey, maybe she was home.
Mm.
She was on the Zoom, so I don't know, maybe she's just really good, you know, it's I'm gonna be great,
That could be,
you know,
that someone take
it, you know what I
it
mean?
serious, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And someone like, well, they're not paying me, I'm not going to work. The hell with it.
No, she was on last week, but she was home, dog was barking, whatever, whatnot.
I've had some with us too. We've had a person in contact with us too. So somebody's working, whether they're getting paid or not, I don't know, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I've got an email with USDA most weekly. Or, you know, sometimes you send them out and it's a week before you get it back, but you know, I'm getting some responses to.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the money, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
It's been a
different.
while.
Yeah. I'm scored really quick. Maybe that's a score.
It's gonna come semi-annually
Yeah.
or annually, or never.
Anybody got anything else for the good of the order or regular session here? Otherwise, I'm gonna look for a motion to move into executive. We've got one specific creditor we gotta talk about and property acquisition.
Thanks, Matt.
Hey, Matt, safe travels.
I'm gonna say thanks at this point. Thank you for letting me go or virtually this month and probably next month too. But thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all live in January.
Wait till you finally show up, it'll be a little
I know.
nightmare.
If anyone needs anything,
you.
if
By the time you
anyone,
finally come to a meeting, you'll probably be on every committee.
there
Might
you
be
go.
president. Never know.
If anyone but Eric needs anything, feel free to reach out.